We're always told that the most important analytic on YouTube is watch time, so why don't we have a real-time watch time graph? Unless, of course, you go to the vidIQ. vidIQ.com. Alright then, a quick straw poll to kick off this video. How often do you check your YouTube and indeed vidIQ analytics? We've got a voting poll up here right now, do take part. Also, which analytic can you not live without with? You have to check it just all of the time. Let us know in the comments below and why. Hello everyone, my name is Rob. Welcome to vidIQ. If this is your first time here, we are the YouTube tool and channel that aims to help you get more views in less time. Any of the analytics that you see in this video today that you're not familiar with, they're vidIQ analytics, not YouTube ones. They're part of our Chrome extension. It is free to download, and guess what? There's a link in the description as well. Now, of course, we love our analytics. To be honest, we salivate over them every single day. And what we want to show you is some of the less known analytics on YouTube and indeed vidIQ. Hopefully some of these are going to be wow light bulb moments. I've never seen these before. This is going to revolutionize the way I analyze my channel. Let's take a look right now, starting with number 1. Alright then, the YouTube Creator Studio Beta, you should now have access to it. In the Analytics section, if you click on Reach Viewers, you'll see this funnel that we've been talking about a lot over the last couple of months, impressions and click-through rate. But what if you wanted to see that at a more granular level, not at the channel level, but for each individual video in a nice list? If you go back to Overview, click on Top Videos, this will list all of your best videos with impressions and click-through rate data. With this list, you can see individually which videos have the highest impressions and success rate when it comes to click-through. On top of that, each of these columns are clickable, so you can sort by impressions, click-through rate, or just simply impressions. How powerful is that? The ability to see which specific videos on your channel really rock when it comes to impressions and click-through rate. Sticking with the theme of new analytics in the Creator Studio Beta on YouTube, if you go to Reach Viewers, you'll see Unique Viewers, which is essentially saying 100,000 people are watching 191,000 videos on our channel. Or to put it another way, if you click on Build Audience, from every viewer we get 1.7 views on videos. Obviously you want to try and raise this as much as possible, have one person watching all of your content if humanly possible, and you can tie this into watch time from subscribers. Assuming that subscribers are more loyal to your channel, if you can get more subscribers watching your content, presumably you'll get more views and more watch time. Another really cool new tool on the YouTube Creator Studio Beta is the video snapshot for your last video. It shows you how it's performing in a normalized fashion. For example, for this video, in the first 8 hours, it's performed 42% worse in watch time, 38% better in views, but 58% worse in average view duration. I wish this was a little more specific because it doesn't really take into account the different lengths of videos, so that's why the watch time is down on this video. You can compare it to your previous video or the previous 3 videos and see how the analytics changed there. One thing you can also do as well is if you mouse over this section here that says 5 out of the last 10 videos, it will show you where this video performs in terms of raw view count versus your last 10 videos. So again, some more analytics will be useful here, and we can only assume that YouTube will add more, but this video snapshot panel is certainly one to check out when you launch your most recent video. Just one more thing to note, you start to get these watch time, views and average view duration analytics 3 hours after the video is published. How much impact do your videos have on your YouTube channel? You can now get the answer to this very quickly in the Creator Studio Beta, as YouTube have handily added these icons which indicate when a video is published. For example, here on the 23rd of July, we published a video how to properly upload your videos to YouTube, and you can see on the graph above how that affected watch time very much in the short term. And this also applies to reach viewers when we look at impressions and interest and general watch time. However, that's as specific as it goes in the Creator Studio Beta. If we go back to the classic version, we can unlock an entirely new arsenal of analytics. Watch this. On any major graph in the YouTube Analytics Classic version, if you click on the Compare Metric button here, you can compare, for example, views to watch time, and it will overlay like this. However, if you click on compare metrics and go to more metrics, look at the number of data points you can use here. For example, we can do the same thing as we had in the Creator Studio beta, so that's videos published versus watch time, or we can go a lot more specific and have my watch time versus likes on my videos, which looks like this. So with the tools at your arsenal, explore, and you could spend hours on these graphs alone. The vidIQ RealTime Stats bar, a calming influence that sits at the top of every single YouTube page, showing me how many views my channel's got in the last 60 minutes. And it dovetails very nicely with YouTube's own analytics on this topic. But I'm not here to show you any of them. We're always told that the most important analytic on YouTube is watch time, so why don't we have a real-time watch time graph? Unless, of course, you go to the Creator Studio application on mobile devices, click on the 28 days watch time graph, then you've got a time frame at the top, and you can change that to 48 hours or 60 minutes. I've always been puzzled as to why YouTube don't show this analytic anywhere else, but now you know where it is, you can go check it out. Hello folks, I'm back because I need to introduce you to a term called cluster channels if you're not familiar with it. Surprisingly, you're not the only one making videos on your topic on YouTube. There's probably thousands more just like you. So when your videos go onto YouTube, YouTube will try and share that content with an audience who watch similar content on other channels. And so if you see similar videos from other video creators in the suggested column of your content, those are effectively cluster channels. Why are they important? This is why. For the majority of YouTube channels, most of the views come from suggestive videos and YouTube search. And if it's suggestive videos, that's cluster channels driving traffic your way. So it's really important to find out who those channels are and what content they are making. To find that out, on YouTube Classic Analytics, go to Traffic Sources, then click on Suggested Videos, and this lists all of the videos that are sending traffic your way. If you mouse over any of these, it gives you a brief thumbnail preview as well as a channel name. For example, this tech channel that makes a lot of videos on mobile phones is getting traffic from a channel called Droid Life, another one here, Saki Tech, and I could scroll down each of these videos and find out who are the channels most closely associated with. That means you can go to their channel, see what content they're making, and maybe that will influence you to make similar content, which gets you more suggestive videos. Two more things I want to look at from the RealTime Stats page before we say goodbye to it for another video. If you click on device type, this will show you who's watching your content from what device. In this example, vidIQ is mainly watched on a computer, but a significant number also watch on mobile phones, so we may want to adapt our content for that audience. If we look at geography, we can see who's watching our videos from what part of the world, and does that influence potentially translations that we may want to do for our content. For example, here on vidIQ, a significant number of people watch from India, Vietnam and Pakistan. Maybe we want to think about doing translations for those countries. One more thing to show, you can go into a lot more detail in both of these analytics. If you click on devices, this will not only show you playback over the last 28 days for different devices, but it also shows average view duration for each device as well. For example, I'm surprised to see here that on average, when people watch vidIQ on a mobile phone, they watch for 15 seconds longer than they do on a computer. To find out more about location playback, you can go to demographics and click the more button here and select geography, and this will show you very precisely where people are watching your content throughout the world, which again may help you with language translation if you want to go down that route. Hello folks, I'm back once again to ask a question in person. First of all, do you use video cards like the one you're seeing in the top right hand corner right now? Please do vote on that. Also, do you use a branding watermark that looks something like this to persuade your audience to subscribe to your channel? If the answer is yes to either of them, how do you measure the success of those? Let's take a look at that right now. It can be all too easy to put cards on your videos and then never actually check how successful they are. In order to review your cards, go to the cards section on your YouTube Creator Studio Classic, and it will give you all the information you need to know as sorted by number of card clicks. And the thing that you can probably immediately see here is just how much people click on voting polls. And if you mouse over the little voting poll icon, it will give you a breakdown of what people are saying. That may help you decide what content to make in the future. As for that branding watermark, it's hidden a little away in some old analytics. If you go to annotations, which of course YouTube doesn't really support anymore, but if you click on annotation type, it will show you here how many times your branding watermark is clicked on. Just to give you another little extra tip here as well, we're going to sort by 90 days here because we want to show you the transformation we had on our own channel when we changed our branding watermark to look like this and put it on for the full duration of our videos. So maybe you want to try that on your channel as well. Alright folks, we've saved the very best need-to-know analytics until the end, and that comes from vidIQ's very own channel audit tool. You'll see this button pretty much on any YouTube page once you install our Chrome extension, and if you click on it, it will give you a set of data points all about your channel. At the very top, we have a quick channel health snapshot which shows how your channel is growing over the last month. Here, though, is where things get really interesting. Content to double down on. We've tried to separate this area into 4 distinct areas of where you might want to grow your channel. And these things vary depending on what type of audience you want to appeal to. For example, if you just want to do trending videos that are getting views right now, you want to look at views per hour or velocity. Or if you want content that's evergreen over a longer period of time, these are the videos that are performing for you well over the last month. If you want to build trust with your audience and get people to click on that subscribe button, then these are the videos that are really working out for you. Or if you want to create a conversation and have a high level of engagement, these are the videos that are working for you. And as you can see, every column is slightly different in the content. So this is really helpful for helping you build out content to all of your audience, however you want to attract them to your channel. But we're not finished there, because below content to double down on, we have average metrics over the last 30 days, which looks at your SEO, whether your titles are the right length, as well as descriptions, tags, if you're adding videos to playlists, and your average SEO score as rated by vidIQ. But guess what? We're not finished just there yet. If you scroll down a little further, here are items to improve on your entire channel. And I'm just going to do this next bit in real time. I forgot to add some of my videos to playlists. This is how quickly it is to identify an individual video and add it to a playlist. That literally took 15 seconds, and where else can you do that on YouTube? Did you have a favourite from the list that we've just shown you in new ways to look at YouTube analytics? Let us know in the comments below. Or if you want to get your hands on that awesome channel audit tool that we have here at vidIQ, and it's free to download, there's a link in the description. We have a full tutorial just over here. And if you want to know more about our thoughts on impressions and click-through rate, we've got a secret formula video down here, which is a very deep dive into that particular set of numbers. We'll see you on those videos right now. Enjoy the rest of your video making day.